Good day Forex trader. Your USD Forex signal, free fall takes breather. The pair will likely resume the downward trend in the coming days. Bearish view. Sell the Euro USD and set a take profit at 1.1100. Add a stop loss at 1.1330, pivot point. Timeline, 1 to 2 days. Bullish view. Set a buy stop at 1.1300 and a take profit at 1.1400. Add a stop loss at 1.1200. The Euro USD was little changed in the overnight session as investors reacted to the strong European business activity data. The pair also wavered after the latest decision by the US government to stabilize oil prices and lower inflation. It is trading at 1.1261, which is a few points above the lowest level this week. Euro free fall pauses. The Euro USD has been in a major bearish trend in the past few weeks as investors price in a divergence between the Fed and the European Central Bank, ECB. On Tuesday, data by market revealed that business activity in the two regions did well in November. In Europe, manufacturing, services, and composite PMIs rose to 58.2, 56.6, and 58.6, respectively. This happened even as the cost of doing business rose and supply chain disruptions remained. In the United States, the manufacturing PMI rose to 59.1 while the services and composite PMIs rose to 57 and 56.5, respectively. These numbers show that these sectors are doing well at a time when the number of COVID-19 infections has risen. Today, the Euro USD will react to a slew of data from Europe and the US. In Europe, the IFO Institute will publish the latest business sentiment numbers. The business climate is expected to drop to 96.6 while current assessment and business expectations are expected to fall to 99.0 and 95.0, respectively. This performance will be because of the rising number of COVID-19 cases. The US will publish several important numbers that could have an impact on the Euro USD pair. First, the country will publish the second estimate of GDP numbers. Being the second reading, its impact on the pair will be limited. The US will also publish initial jobless claims and durable goods orders. Euro USD forecast. The Euro USD price has been in a major sell-off in the past few weeks. Indeed, it has fallen by almost 4% from its highest level this month. The pair has also moved between the standard pivot point and the first support. It is still below the 25-day and 50-day exponential moving averages. Therefore, the pair will likely resume the downward trend in the coming days. If this happens, the next reference point to watch will be at 1.1100, which is the second support. Gbp Usd Forex signal, pound weekly bearish. There is room to fall below $1.3319. Today's Gbp USD signals. Risk 0.75%. Trades must be taken between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. London time today only. Short trade ideas. Go short following a bearish price action reversal on the H1 time frame immediately upon the next touch of $1.3413 or $1.3473. Put the stop loss 1 pip above the local swing high. Adjust the stop loss to break even once the trade is 20 pips in profit. Take off 50% of the position as profit when the price reaches 20 pips in profit and leave the remainder of the position to run. Long trade idea. Go long following a bullish price action reversal on the H1 time frame immediately upon the next touch of $1.3319. Put the stop loss 1 pip below the local swing low. Adjust the stop loss to break even once the trade is 20 pips in profit. Take off 50% of the position as profit when the price reaches 20 pips in profit and leave the remainder of the position to run. The best method to identify a classic price action reversal is for an hourly candle to close, such as a pin bar, a doji, an outside or even just an engulfing candle with a higher close. You can exploit these levels or zones by watching the price action that occurs at the given levels. Gbp Usd Analysis. I wrote last Wednesday that if UK inflation came in significantly above 3.9%, I expected the price to spike higher and quite possibly break above $1.3500, at least temporarily. This was a good call as inflation came in at 4.2% and the price did rise and break above the nearest resistance level below $1.3500 and $1.3500, but only for a short while, before the price turned bearish again. The forex market has been dominated by strength in the US dollar, and so the movement in this currency pair has naturally been lower over recent days. However, the pound was somewhat stronger than the euro, so it held up a little better, but now seems to be as weak as the euro, although the falls in both currencies have begun to slow. Overall, the technical picture looks weakly bearish, but the support level at $1.3319 looks likely to be significant, because there is no support below it for quite a long way. This means that $1.3319 is likely to be strongly defended by bulls, but if it does break down, there could then be a sharp bearish price movement. I am prepared today to take a short trade if we get a bearish reversal at $1.3413, or if we get a New York close below $1.3319. Aud USD Forex signal, a crash to 0.7150 can't be ruled out. The pair will continue moving in a bearish trend as long as it is below the Ichimoku cloud and the 25-day moving average. Bearish view. Sell the AUD USD and add a take profit at 0.7150. Add a stop loss at 0.7350. Timeline, 1 to 2 days. Bullish view. Set a buy stop at 0.7250 and a take profit at 0.7350. Add a stop loss at 0.7150. The AUD USD pair has been in a major bearish trend recently. The pair is trading at 0.7220, which is the lowest it has been since October this year. It has crashed by more than 4.4% from its highest level in October. US dollar strength. The main reason why the AUD USD pair has crashed hard in the past few weeks is the strong US dollar. The greenback has jumped against most developed and emerging market currencies as investors price in a more hawkish Fed. Indeed, after his nomination, Jerome Powell could embrace a more hawkish tone in a bid to tame inflation. At the same time, the Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, has stayed its ground. While it has tightened a bit, the bank has maintained that it will hike interest rates in 2024. By that time, the Fed's dot plot shows that it will have made between 6 and 7 interest rate hikes. Still, there is a likelihood that the RBA will tighten as soon as in 2022. Besides, the economy is doing well as evidenced by the latest manufacturing and services PMI numbers. Data published by Market on Tuesday showed that the country's manufacturing PMI rose from 58.2 to 58.5 in November. The crucial services PMI rose from 51.8 to 55.0. This trend will likely continue as the country opens to foreign travelers. This will lead to more demand for services like hotels, restaurants, and tourism. At the same time, home prices have surged to a record high, which will motivate the RBA to act. The AUD USD pair will today react to the latest data dump from the United States. These numbers will come out today because of the Thanksgiving weekend. The key ones to watch will be the initial jobless claims, durable goods orders, and GDP data. AUD USD forecast. The AUD USD price has been in a major sell-off recently. Consequently, the pair has managed to move between the pivot point and the first support. The downward trend is also being supported by the Ichimoku cloud and the 25-day moving average. Additionally, the pair is between the descending channel that is shown in red. Therefore, the pair will continue moving in a bearish trend as long as it is below the Ichimoku cloud and the 25-day moving average. The next key level to watch will be at 0.7150, which is at the S2.